Hi, my gorgeous, sparkly, scrumptious, delicious boo-boo. Welcome to my channel. I'm Emanuela Rose, aka Blue Angel, and this is my tarot channel. This is where we do the magic. This is where we talk about love, spirituality, and everything under the sun and the moon. And today we're going to talk about scams, tarot schemes. I'm here to help you to weed out the tarot schemes and to warn you about the tarot schemes, the psychic schemes, all the schemes on the internet. Unfortunately, these days it seems like even the tiniest little channel, I'm just a tiny little speck of a channel, and there's loads of scammers targeting me, pretending to be me. There's loads of scammers pretending to be big creators on YouTube, you know, celebrities from all kinds of communities, not just the spiritual new age community. Mostly it's schemes on Instagram. It's people impersonating accounts on Instagram, cloning accounts, or even cloning entire YouTube channels. So here are some top ways to know that it is definitely a scam. It is not me, and it is not any reputable tarot reader or psychic reaching out to you. So number one, no reputable tarot reader, no reputable boo in the business is going to reach out to you in the DMs, be it Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Nobody's going to DM you and say, hey, you want a reading? Or, hey, I see your aura and I want to help you with whatever. This is not us. This is not a boo who does this for a living. This is not a legitimate person. We never solicit for readings, and we definitely won't slide into your DMs. The only time that a tarot reader or any kind of spiritual practitioner will solicit for readings is when they're starting out on their journey, or maybe starting a new business, and then they might have like a stand somewhere that says, you know, get your free tarot reading while they learn. Or they might, you know, approach people in person in the spiritual communities, but they will tell you, you know, I'm practicing my craft, I'm learning my craft, and I want the opportunity to learn, so I'll give you a discounted or free tarot reading for the opportunity to learn. At no other point will a tarot reader do that. It's actually one of the ancient, more older rules of the tarot. Traditions of the tarot, really. And there's different traditions, so I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It's just a tradition that's very present in these types of practices of divination. And it is the idea that the boo needs to come to you. So, you know, you don't go to them. Someone needs me. They will find me. They will come to me. I will manifest them into my life if I am meant to be of help to them. So I would never, ever, ever ask you, boo. I'm never going to reach out. I'm probably not going to follow you on Instagram either. Neither is any other, you know, public figure or someone who has, like, you know, especially someone with like loads of followers, because they probably just don't have the time for that. And, you know, particularly if you're not someone who has a presence on Instagram that's to do with spirituality, think to yourself, why would, you know, a big YouTube channel much bigger than me follow you for no reason? It is definitely a scam. If they're DMing you, if they're following you, it's a scam. If you follow me and I follow you back, that's fine. But just be very, very, very cautious. What other schemes are there? If WhatsApp is in order, some people do WhatsApp readings, and that's totally cool. I don't personally offer those unless it's upon request. But mostly, you know, these days, if someone's doing any kind of business, they will do it through Zoom. They will not do it through WhatsApp. And, you know, when it's a service, something like tarot, something like a reading. So that's a red flag straight away. You know, broken English, bad grammar, always, that's like obvious, but, you know, that's definitely going to happen. And of course, someone who tells you things like, this is kind of not part of the overall scam these days, but it's just something to bear in mind with all readers. If someone reaches out to you, or if someone does a post, like a public post on social media, and says like, I feel, you know, if this message finds you, it was meant for you, that's not the problem. Like, those messages are fine. We all do those on Witch Talk and stuff like that. But if it's like, this message finds you, is meant for you, and they say something like, you are cursed, or someone put a spell on you, or something's really bad going to happen unless you come to me for a reading, that's a total scam. It may not be one of those scams where someone's impersonating a tarot reader, but like that tarot reader in itself is a scam. You know what I'm saying? So beware of the cloned accounts. People are cloning my accounts a lot. I get messages from my bibbies all the time saying, oh, I thought you were talking to me. I thought you reached out to me. I will never reach out to you and solicit for a reading. If you're talking to me in the DMs already because you already received a reading, or because we're discussing your reading, that's a different thing. But especially on Instagram, be very, very cautious. The best way to avoid scams, bibbo, is to email your tarot reader. If you want to get a reading with any of us on the internet, you know, if it's me, if it's one of my sisters, brothers, anyone's in betweens, you see their, you know, description, description underneath the video. Check out their email and email them. That's the safest way. If you're DMing somebody on Instagram, you never know if it's a cloned account or not. On TikTok, on the other platforms. So just bear that in mind, and always know the minute someone reaches out to you and says, I'll give you a reading, it is 100,000,000% a scam, always. So I think that's it. I think these people, I want to say, I want to say, naughty boo-boos, and I want to say these people are terrible people, but I'm sure they're not terrible people. I think these things do happen out of desperation. It's kind of like any other scam. The internet's full of scams, and like I say, this isn't just me that's getting cloned. It's like the big, like YouTube celebrities have clones, and people trying to use their name to extract money from fans. So be careful, but. Yeah, these scammers, I know that it's coming from a place of desperation. These people probably have no other choice. They're in a situation where that's, what they're doing. But it's a terrible situation for you, my boo-boos. Never send somebody money who asks for it. You need to come to the reader. You need to come to the psychic. And, I'm not one of those spiritual boo-boos who are always like, you need to forgive and forget. But with these things, I'm sure, if we knew these people's stories, we would feel sorry for them. At the same time, do keep yourself safe, do keep yourself wise, and do report these scammers on Instagram and on the other platforms. One other thing I will say is I have reported time and time again cloned accounts of me, Blue Angel Love Tarot, and they are doing absolutely nothing about it. In fact, Instagram, I received a message from Instagram once saying, well, if it bothers you, you can block the scammer, basically, like total, do not care. So there's just, you got to keep yourself safe. My Instagram handle is always linked in my description box below the video, so that's my real Instagram, and only follow that, and make sure you're only following that. The fake ones will have usually, additional numbers or something else in the actual handle, so always be mindful of that. Always verify on YouTube to make sure that my description box is matching whatever you're seeing on the other social media, and that goes for all tarot readers that you follow, all psychics, all spiritual boo-boos. Don't get scammed, baby. Be careful. I cannot stress this enough. And if you want to get a reading with me, email me. Always email me. Email is the safest way, baby. So yeah, this is what I have for you. I think it's such a sad time that we live in, and this is all happening. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you've experienced these scams, if someone has approached you. Babe, you know what? They're approaching me. I get them in the DMs. I'm like, are you insane? I have people impersonating, other tarot readers reaching out to me in the DMs saying if I want a tarot reading. I'm like, come on. Anyway, report as much as you can, please, and stay safe out there, and make sure that you're dealing with reputable psychics, reputable tarot readers, reputable starseeds, reputable practitioners and coaches. I love you, my boo-boos. Stay safe out there. Stay sparkly, stay gorgeous, stay moisturized, and may the angels protect you.